నేను కొంపలే కదా.
సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఏంద్రా సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఎన్ఏవిఐడి ఆయనే పోస్టింగ్ పోస్టింగ్ ఉన్నట్టున్నది.
హలో
హలో సార్.
ఎస్ చెప్పండి.
సార్ హోస్టింగ్ ఇవ్వడానికి వచ్చినాం. హోస్టింగ్ మధు సార్.
సార్ పోస్టింగ్
Hello. I see Naveen, Anjali, and Mario in the call.
Hello,
Am I
yeah, good
audible?
evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. So Mario, is that your real name, Mario?
Arvind, sir.
Sorry.
Arvind. My real name is
Arvind.
Arvind. Yes.
Okay. Arvind, Anjali, and Naveen. I see a Naveen in the call.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Naveen. Okay, you're also attending for the demo.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's wait for few more minutes. Let's see if someone else joins. I see there are few more people in that group chat, but
Okay.
yeah, let's see and we'll start the session. Okay. Okay, I believe we can start the session. Hope I'm still audible, guys.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So let us begin. Good morning to everyone. Welcome. I'm genuinely happy to see you all. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Naveed, and I'll be your instructor for the next 58 days. By the end of this journey, my plan is that you will be a full stack developer, not just let me just turn on my camera first. Am I visible, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So as I was saying, so by the end you'll not be like like a kind of a developer or somebody who just knows some coding. You will be a job ready full stack developer, right? So a quick intro about myself. But today a little bit about me. I'm a lead engineer now. I'm a lead engineer at Deloitte, and I work with Spring Boot, Angular, MySQL. The exact tech stack that you guys are going to be learning now, right? So I have built enterprise level applications. I've built side projects. I have mentored juniors. I've taught developers as well. So this why I'm telling you this is this is not just a theory book. Okay, this is not a theory from a book. I'm teaching you what I do every day. So I'll be teaching the concepts that are relevant for job, not from a textbook. Textbook will have so much of content over there, but it's not like you have to learn everything. You have to be job ready. And whenever situations come up where you have to learn new things, you will learn new things, but you will not learn everything when you are sitting here. You will be learning things that will make you job ready. That is the gist of it. Anybody has any questions? Am I going too fast? I can go a little bit slow, guys. Naveen, you there?
Sir, continue.
Okay, so let's be interactive. Let's keep talking. Okay. Okay, so let me turn off my cam. Okay, I'll now I want to hear from you. Just a quick start, your name, a one line of why you are here and why you want to join. Just don't overthink. You can say I want to switch career, I want to build an app, or you can even say my friend forced me, something. But I just want to know about you and why you are here. Let's start with again Naveen. Can you just tell a little bit about you? Naveen?
Hi, sir. I am Navin.
Yes.
I currently preparing for a job. I studied BTech in Chennai, CSE.
Okay.
I have learned some courses on YouTube.
Courses on?
YouTube on Java full stack.
Okay. On YouTube?
Yeah. Now
Okay.
I'm just looking for a training and in any institute.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all about me.
Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. And next, Arvind?
Hello. Hi, sir. How are
Yes.
you?
I'm good. Thank
I
you.
am
How are you?
Arvind. I am from M. Kottwal, sir. I studied degree.
Okay.
I wanted to learn Java full stack.
Okay.
My sir, I couldn't talk, sir. Why?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I stage feel.
Okay, no issues, but you are at the right place. Okay, don't worry. We'll move on
Okay, sir.
to Anjal, but don't be stage fear and thing, but you have to ask doubts. You have to unmute and you have to ask questions. Okay,
Okay, sir.
whenever you have doubts. Okay. Anjali, next, can you just introduce yourself?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah.
My name is Anjali, and I am from Chhattisgarh, but currently staying in Noida for a
Okay.
job purpose. And last currently 3 year, I am working as a PHP developer. So PHP is a old technology, so I want to enhance my career as a Java developer. So I join your class.
Okay, sounds good. Welcome, Anjali.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I hope you'll have a good journey here. And next, moving on to Madhulata. Madhulata, you're there? Madhulata? Okay, she's on mute. Varshit. Hi, Varshit. Varshit, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Hello.
Yes. Hi, Varshit. Can you just
Hi,
tell a
hi.
little bit about you?
Yeah, myself, I'm Varshit. I'm studying IT final year, BTech final year,
Okay.
pursuing IT
Okay.
in another university, Hyderabad.
All right. Okay. So, welcome, Varshit. Um, so, again, I'll again tell a little bit since there are two new people. My name is Naveed. I'm a lead engineer
Okay.
and I have 12 years of experience in Java full stack. And today is day one, and the goal is very simple. I want you to understand what we are building. I want you to write your first code today, and I want you to feel excited about what is coming in the future. Okay. All right. So let me quickly share my screen, and we'll go through the course content what we are going to learn. Okay. So just give me 1 minute. So is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So this is what we will be learning. Let's go through the course content. So I have divided this course into 4 phases. Phase 1 will be your foundations, and then phase 2 will be on backend development. Phase 3 will be front end development, and phase 4 where we will combine everything and we will do a final full stack project. We have 4 phases, right? So phase 1, if you see, it again comes up with all the foundations. If you see, we have HTML and CSS basics. Then we'll move to JavaScript fundamentals, right? Then we'll right away do a mini project. where we'll build a portfolio page using whatever we learned. Then we'll move on to core Java. So again, this is basic fundamentals. Then we'll learn core Java again, like have divided it into core Java part 1 and part 2. Once we have learned everything, we'll again build a simple, a simple application on Java alone. So this will be again mini project. Then we will move on to actual features of Java 8 and then MySQL features. We learn actual backend development where we'll write APIs, we'll write Lambda functions, and we'll even interact with the database, right? And then we will learn Spring Boot. And again, we'll do a mini project. This time it will be using Spring Boot, including Java 8 and a Postgres or MySQL database. So it will be end-to-end backend development. There will be no front end here. Now, once we move to phase 3, we have already learned HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? So using that knowledge, we will apply the same in Angular, and we learn Angular completely in phase 3. And once we are done, again, we don't think about backend. We'll purely build a front-end application now, which will only talk about what you have learned about Angular. Once this is completely done, we'll write a fresh from scratch project. Like we will be doing everything from the start. There will be nothing there. We will start from scratch and we'll develop a full-fledged final application. So this is what we will be doing in the next 58 days. Okay. So do you have any questions here? Anybody? Okay, I'll take it as no. At any point in the course, if you have questions, you will stop me. If I'm going too fast, you will ask me to slow down. If you are not understanding, you will ask me to repeat it again. This should be very clear with everyone. And I want this to be interactive. I don't want me to speak all the time. I will be calling out names in the middle just for you guys to respond back to me. This sounds good?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay. And even since we have people from Hyderabad, we have people from Noida, we have people from, I guess, Tamil Nadu. So I am comfortable with Telugu, Hindi, and English, and I understand Tamil as well. Vanakkam, sir. But we will be speaking in English because that's what matters in the IT sector. People, so you should be comfortable in English as well. I think there is someone, Varshit, from who is in college now. So even you have to start talking in English. I know in college you will not do that, but let's try to be interactive. And yeah, I hope it goes well for you guys. All right. So yeah. So one expectation that is there from my end is like when you can see my screen, right? Yeah. So I will explain everything. Okay. But I will explain everything. But if you don't practice, it won't work out. Okay. It will not work out. If you just come here, sit and watch me just speak continuously, it will not work out. The purpose of me putting 8 mini projects in this course, if you see other courses, it will be like theory, but I don't want that. We want to continuously touch the code. That is the reason why we have 8 mini projects and a full stack project. Why we want to do that? Because you have to keep writing code, otherwise it won't stick. You won't remember. It feels like when you are listening to the lecture, you feel like you are understanding, but the next day you will forget everything. You can watch hundreds of videos, but if you don't write code with your hand, it will not work out. If you just keep copy pasting, or if you just keep watching the lectures, it will not work out for sure. So you have to write along with me. Whenever I'm writing, you will also will be writing parallelly. You have to show up every day for every session. You have to code along with me. You don't watch. You practice after each session at least 30 minutes in your day. Like now you attend the lecture for 1 hour, you'll go, you log off, you'll do some other works, but at least in the evening you just have to go through the code again and you have to type it out. If there is no practice, it will not work out for you. And again, I'm repeating again and again, ask questions. There are no stupid questions. Okay, there is only stupid silence. If you guys are all silent, that is stupidity. If you are asking questions, that's not stupid at all. If you don't know the basics also, and if you feel like it's a stupid question, it's not a stupid question. You will ask it and I will respond to it. Okay, and what you guys can expect from me is I will speak in clarity. I will try to slow down if I'm going fast. I will have patience. You can ask the same question and again and again. Let's try to clear it out. Everybody has to understand what I'm saying, right? And real world focus. We will not go by the theory in the book. We will we will learn the code in practical application, right? Which you can use in the job. So, deal, you guys understood?
Yes, it can be.
Yes.
Yes. Good. Anjali, good?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can I ask some question?
Yes, please.
Sir, actually, I have doubt related to my career.
Uh-huh.
Actually, as a PHP developer, as a developer. So this is a good when we switch Java. Actually, someone asked me to go to DevOps, so I am confused.
Okay. See, if you learn, if you are a developer, right? You will be expected to do a little bit of DevOps as well. Okay, like let's
Yes,
say I am a full stack developer now. Okay, I work on Frontend Technologies. I work on backend as well. In some cases, they ask the developer to write the pipelines as well for DevOps to deploy to write. The DevOps is for CI/CD, right?
yes,
So
sir.
even we are expected to learn that. But if you become a full stack uh, DevOps engineer, it will not be good for you because you already have an experience as a developer. So I suggest, see, you will not be able to escape from it. You are expected to do a little bit of DevOps as well. Once you become, how many years of experience do you have?
Sir, 3.
3, right? For you, they won't ask, but once you start reaching 6 or 7 years of experience, we are responsible for handling the DevOps pipelines as well, like the production pipelines, the integration pipelines, whichever we have. A senior engineer is expected to keep a track on that as well. So at that time, you can learn DevOps, okay? But for now, I suggest you to stick to coding and development. And if you are good with this, that will be easy for you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
But for now, I strongly suggest you to keep on your development role. You don't want to switch to DevOps now. But once you reach a good experience level, you are expected to learn. At that time, if you learn, it will be good for you.
Okay, sir.
Any more questions, anyone? Okay. All right. So let's start with what is web development. Are you guys comfortable with me turning off my camera, or do you want me to turn my camera on? Okay, I hope it's okay. Okay. So let's discuss the course now. Now we are starting. So what is so if you remember our day one, let's go back to what we are trying to learn today. So today we will be learning a little bit about what is HTML, the basic structure and all. But before moving to HTML, I would like to tell you guys what is web development. Okay. So what actually we are learning to do? Simply put, we are learning to build websites and web applications, the kind you use every day, like Amazon, Netflix, LinkedIn, Gmail. All these are called web applications. But here's the thing that, like, let's say when you're using Amazon, you see one thing, like you see a nice website, you see products, you see cart. But behind these simply looking pages, there is a whole system that is working. Okay. Um, let me take another example. Imagine you are walking into a restaurant. Okay, you walk in as a customer. What do you see? You see a dining area, you see nice tables, you see menu card, and also you see some music playing. You see all the decorations that they do. So this is something that you interact with. You sit in the table, you look at the menu, and you order and you eat, right? this is the this is the part customers interact with, which is called the front end. The front end is the beautiful looking designs, the tables, the chairs, any paintings if there are there in the restaurant. These are all called front end. Okay. But who makes your food? The kitchen. You don't see the kitchen, you don't see the chefs, right? You don't see who is cooking, and you don't see all those things. But the actual magic is happening there. The food, the chef gets your order, he prepares the food, and he sends out to you. So this hidden part is called the backend, right? And where does the chef gets his ingredients? He let's say if he wants, if he's making biryani, right? He needs rice, he needs all the masalas, he needs chicken, or if it's a vegetarian pulao, he needs all the vegetables. These are all again stored in a refrigerator or some storeroom. So this is called a database, right? So simply put, we have a dining area where we sit and interact, which looks beautiful to us. That is the front end. We have a back end where the actual work happens, where the biryani is getting cooked, where everything is happening. The kitchen looks ugly, right? We don't care about it. We only look about the aesthetics of the restaurant, how it is looking. Are the tables good? Is the music good? That's all. But the actual magic is happening in the back end. And we have a storage room where we keep all the vegetables, we keep all our ingredients. That is called a database. So this is the same thing that you can apply into web application as well. Whatever you're looking on your browser, the beautiful pages, the beautiful websites, those all are developed on front end, which are Angular, React, Vue.js. Many things are there. There is something that does the actual work of processing in the backend. That is the backend, which is .NET, Java, Spring Boot, or we have Node.js, we have Python. These are all backend technologies. And then we have the storage room where we store our data, like Postgres, MySQL, MongoDB. So these are all the backend part of it. Okay, so is it clear till here?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, am I going too fast for anyone? Arvind, who else do we have in the call?
Sir, I did not know your voice, sir. Hello?
Sorry?
Sir, I have a low signal.
Okay, you are able to hear me?
What, sir?
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to understand?
I understood, sir.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let's now let's get a little bit technical. Okay, so let's not take all the restaurant or those kind of examples. Let's get technical now. Let's say you type www.google.com in your browser, right? Let me type it. Just a second. Is my screen visible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Is my screen visible? You guys have to keep interacting with me. Is my screen visible? Yes, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's say I'm typing www.google.com, and when I click enter, so you see this page coming up, right? So what is actually happening in the backend? When you type www.google.com on your browser, which is Chrome or Firefox or Internet Explorer, a request goes to the backend server, and there is a server somewhere in maybe in the US, New York, somewhere. You will send a request saying I need the page for google.com to the server. The server will receive the request and it will send you back a HTML file which has all this styling and everything, and it will send it back to the browser, and the browser will show this to you. So this is what will be happening in the backend. I'll do one thing. I'll just draw for you guys to understand. Let me just 1 second. Okay, let's expand it, draw. Okay, so let's say there is a browser here, our Chrome, right? What the Chrome does, it will send a HTTP request. It is called a HTTP request. It will say, I need a page for google.com. So there will be a server somewhere in somewhere where it can be anywhere actually. There can be a backend server. Let's say it is in US. It will receive the request, right? It will receive this request and it will prepare a web page. This server will prepare. A minute. The server will prepare a web page and it will send it back as a response. Like it will say to you, okay, here is your web page that you requested for to Chrome. And this page, it will be rendered in the browser and it will be visible to you. So this is what is happening in the background when you do this. So this is a web page. You can see if I'm going here, you can see that this is a HTML. So when you ask a server for google.com, it will return back you a web page which is of HTML type, right? You even if, let's say, see here, you can see that Google search, here it is Google search. If I change it to Naveed, and not here, sorry. Okay, I'll change this one. I think it's not giving me the edit thing. Yeah, see, if I change Naveed over here, it will come up over here. So this is a HTML file that we are receiving to the browser. So browser requested for google.com. There is a server somewhere which will return this HTML back to the browser, and this HTML is rendered here. Am I clear? Hello, guys? Anjali?
Yes, sir. No clear, sir.
Okay. Naveen,
Sir,
you're clear what I'm showing?
can you increase the size of tab browser Chrome browser tab?
Okay.
It's very small. Okay, now it's clear.
So if you see, I just changed something in the HTML. Here I gave my name. I can just say Naveen here. You can see it is updating to Naveen. I can say Anjali. See, the button will change to Anjali. So the server is returning us a HTML file here. You can see that in the top. Doc type HTML. So that's how the web applications work in general. Okay. All right. So I hope you understood what is happening in the background when we request for web pages. Okay. So yeah. So as I was saying, the server returns back a HTML, right? So what is a HTML? HTML is hypertext markup language. It's very simple. It is just text with rules for the browser to understand. So these are the rules in the HTML which the browser can understand, and it will render whatever we tell to it. Okay. Simple instructions. Whatever we want to be shown in the browser, we will write it in HTML. The browser will understand that, and it will display whatever we are telling it to do. Okay. All right. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. So we'll start with the live demo now. We'll start with the live demo. Okay. So this is the fun part. So first, let's set up your coding environment. So can everyone unmute themselves, please? And we are going to install Visual Studio Code. Okay. So let me share my screen again. Is it visible? So everybody install Visual Studio Code. So there will be multiple for Windows, for Mac. So can you guys please install this and confirm me? It's quite simple. You just double in download here and install it. That's it. Guys, Anjali,
Yes, sir.
are you following up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So can you install Visual Studio Code?
Sir, I have already installed VS Code on my system.
Good. Naveen?
I also installed it already.
Okay. Arvind? Okay. And Madhulata, you are not speaking. Are you there, Madhulata?
Sir, I am not the student, sir.
Okay, I was not aware, but thank you. Okay. I think Varshit
Okay, sir.
dropped off. Okay. 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 So okay, let me open Visual Studio Code now. And let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So we'll start with some basic HTML class today. Okay. So first, what I'll do, can you guys create a folder? Sorry, just a minute. Yeah, can you guys create a folder called full stack course, and inside that create another folder called day one. Can you guys do that? Just create a new folder called full stack course, and inside just create a folder called day one. Anjali and Naveen, can you confirm
Yes, sir.
this is done? Naveen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I also
So
create.
okay, so now we'll come back to IntelliJ, so not IntelliJ, Visual Studio Code. We'll click on open. We'll select the folder and we say open. So you can see we have a day one here. Can you confirm you guys reached till here?
Yes.
Okay. So today we'll create a simple HTML. We'll start with the basics. I'll say create a new file and I'll name it. I'll just tell again. So here there is a button called new file. I hope my screen is visible. So we'll click on this new file and we'll write index.html and we'll click enter. So we have a index.html page. Yeah, this is the entrance of your application. Okay, so this is where the browser will start looking. So I would like you guys to start typing whatever I'm typing now. Okay, so we'll start with doc type HTML, and then we'll say HTML, right? Inside that we'll say head, and there we'll say title, and I'll just say my first course, right? And then I'll say body. Inside that I'll say h1 hello world, not hello world. I'll just say I am Naveed. You guys can write your names, and then I'll say P. This is my first website. I am learning full stack development. Okay. So let me explain what we just wrote. Okay. So did you guys did this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's go line by line what we are doing here. Okay. So you guys can even I believe you remember when I showed you this, but whenever we return a HTML, it starts with doc type HTML. So it is saying that this document is of type HTML. Hey, this is a HTML5 document. That's it. So we are telling to the browser that this is a HTML page. Okay, and we have HTML is a tag based language. We have tags here. We have a opening tag, we have a closing tag. Whatever we write in HTML, it will be like, let's say if there is a tag called Naveed, it will end with /Naveed. If there is a tag called Anjali, there will be another tag which is a closing tag with Anjali. So if you see there is a tag called HTML, there will be the similar tag with a slash over here, which is called closing tag. So there is called this one is called opening tag, and the next one is called closing tag. Okay, so we have a opening tag of HTML, we have a closing tag of HTML. So everything what we write inside this will be rendered in the browser. Okay, so we can call this as a container. Okay, this is a container. So this is a container for our HTML page. Okay, so now let's move on to head section. So this section has something called metadata. We call it metadata. Metadata is something that browser will use, but it will not show in the window. The browser will internally use whatever is there in the header, but it will not show that to us. Okay, next there is something called body. This is what will be shown to us in the browser. We will see that in a minute. We have something called h1, which is a header tag again. So we have multiple tags in the HTML which we learn in the next session. This is just a basic day one session, so just don't worry about it. We will go in detail in the next session. Today I'm just giving a brief. So we have multiple tags in HTML. One of them is h1, which is called heading. tag, and there is something called p, which is called paragraph tag. Okay, so let's see how this looks in UI first. Let's save this. Now we'll go back to this file explorer where we have this day one, and we'll double click on it. So is this visible, my screen?
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me remove this. Just 1 minute. Yeah, so if you see whatever let me do this way. Okay, so whatever we wrote in the header section, it will not be visible to us. It will be visible here. If you see this my first course, it is visible in the browser tag, but in our browser where we are actually seeing the data, only the body section will be rendered. Okay, you can write anything here, and that will be, you can write anything in the head section, it will not be visible here. Only whatever we write in the body will be visible here. Okay, so let's add some more data to it. Let's add, okay, let's say within the body, I'll add h2 now, and I'll say about me, and here I'll write another paragraph tag saying I am learning to become a developer. And if I refresh this, see there is a difference. H1 tag will look a little bit bigger. A H2 tag will look a little bit smaller, right? Let's say I'll add some more. I'll say H3 now. What I will learn. And I'll write another paragraph tag saying I'll learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and what else are we learning? We are learning Java, we are learning Spring Boot. What else? We learn Angular, right? We learn Angular as well. We learn SQL. So now if I refresh again, if you see the H2 is a little bit bigger, H3 will be a little bit smaller, and we can see whatever we are typing in the body section. So what I'm trying to say is we will write HTML files to tell to the browser what should be visible. So whatever we want to be visible in our web application or whatever it is, we will write it in HTML. We'll tell the browser, buddy, this is what I want to show, just show it. And the browser will read this and it will convert it into this. So this is how real websites are built, piece by piece, tag by tag. We have to write hundreds of tags, and that's when this browser will read it and it will render everything. Am I making sense? Okay, so let me connect the dots again. That HTML you just wrote, that's the foundation. tomorrow you will learn more about HTML headings. We learn about, let me write it down. We learn about HTML headings, what different types of HTML headings. We learn about lists. We learn about links. We learn about images, how images are rendered. And once this is done, by day 5, we will learn CSS, layouts, styling, and by day 10, you will learn JavaScript as well. So in the next 10 days, you will master HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and you will be ready to write front-end applications. So these are the basics that you need to learn Angular or React.js, whatever is your interest. But these are a must, which we will be covering in the next coming sessions. Okay. All right. So before we wrap up, I think we are at the end of the session now. And before we wrap up, I would like to give you guys 10 minutes to ask any questions you have. Anything. Come on, guys. Anjali?
No, sir. Actually, all is clear.
Okay. So, Naveen?
I also don't have any doubts. Okay.
No doubts. Okay. And Mario? Arvind?
No doubt, sir.
All right. Okay. So this is day 1. We just learned the basics, I can say. And sorry? Yeah. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. By tomorrow, we will be learning deep into HTML. And yeah, I think we are done for today. Thank you all for joining. You guys can drop off. Thank you so much for
The
joining.
daily class timing is 10:30 to 11:30, yeah, for this batch.
Yes, that's the plan. Yes.
Okay. Is there any practice sections or something?
Sorry?
Practice sections, classes after the class.
Priority.
Practice section. Uh,
Practice
we have done
session.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will. Yes, practice session. Yes, there will be practice sessions. Those will not be in call. I will give you what practice you needs to do, and the next day, the first 10 minutes we'll review what you guys did. Okay.
Okay.
So the session will be for 1 hour to 1.5 hour. Today, since it is day 1, I took 1 hour of session. But from
Okay.
tomorrow, first 10 minutes, we will look into the practice assignment that I gave you. Then we will look into the actual day's course, whatever is planned session. And then the last 10 to 15 minutes, we will put for questions. So this is how I'm planning. And again, I'll give you assignment on day 2, which will be completing on day 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's not only this. It's not a 1 hour. We will extend it to 1.5 hour if possible, and we'll clear the doubts and the session assignment doubts as well. So you will practice a lot. Don't worry about it. You will practice a lot. You will practice with me, and you will practice on your own. Okay. Any further questions?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
The max to max Java. So, how much times?
Sorry, sorry, can you repeat again?
Sir, for Java actually.
Uh-huh.
So, How much time to getting learn Java?
So Java is there on I believe it's on week 3 somewhere, right? First will be on HTML, CSS, JavaScript only for the first 10 days. From the 11th day, we will start core Java basics.
Okay, sir.
So you have the course content with you. It is shared in that WhatsApp group. We will stick to the plan. We will go day wise. I believe I have given day wise schedule. What will be taught on day 1, what will be taught on day 2, what will be taught on day 3. So you will be clear beforehand what you are going to learn today. So on day 2, you can see what I'm about to teach you tomorrow. So if you go by that, maybe by day 11, you will be, let me confirm that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it is on day 12. I can see in the schedule. On day 12, we are starting with core Java, and we will be learning Java for the next 10 to 12 days. So in the next 10 to 12 days, we will purely deep dive into core Java concepts. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the session. Since it is day 1, I think we didn't discuss much, but from tomorrow, we will be deep diving into the actual concepts. We don't have all this theory and what is what. I have explained everything what I'm about to teach. So from tomorrow, we will be purely concentrating on the coding and learning. Okay. So thank you for joining,
Thank
and
you, sir.
have a good day. Thank you. Arvind, you can drop off. Okay. Madhulata garu. Hello.